Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 3 of our Rimworld A16 Zippy's Folly Let's Play. We last saw, I'm not used to this. When we left off, it was the 2nd of summer and the pawns of Zippy's Folly were mostly just walking around. I guess they had just gotten a new prisoner and put him into bed there, Mike. Mike is laid up, healing up there. And Anna, I guess, is stargazing or whatever she was doing out there at 5 in the morning in the outside. So this was going to be my kitchen. I guess I probably could set up a room for my prisoner here. It shouldn't take too long. I have plenty of blocks and everything. Although not as many as I might like. Whoops, that's not really what I wanted to do. But we're gonna go with it anyways. And we'll build another room there. Like that. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do all 3. Since we're here. Now I wanted to build the wall along here, right? To get that like entrance wall, but maybe I'll build it over to here. Because I am gonna need to get like the real kitchen going here before too long. And we're gonna have to get that farm going, you know, like in 15 days. Like it's not gonna take very long before I'm really gonna need to have an indoor farm. I don't even know if it's gonna be worth planting corn when these crops come up. Might not. I might just wait and do my real crops over in the greenhouse. Building that greenhouse is really gonna jack our wealth up too. It's gonna start causing some raid issues. Which reminds me, I still haven't built that turret, have I? Gotta get that turret built. Right? I feel like I've tried to build it a few times. But never managed to do so. Power. Yep, because I was going to set it over here off of that. Now it's interesting the way that the freezer is hooked up to that power line. I do like that they have the wires running as like these bright blue or bright purple connectors. That's real nice. Oh, well, that's handy. Thank you, cargo pods. Thanks, Cassandra. Not that I really need more food, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to have more food. Especially once I get my freezer up and running. Get that prisoner out of there. All right, let's set up a bed for the prisoner. And then we can move him out of our freezer. Does anybody have a decent bed? Shoddy and poor, huh? Well, I'm going to go ahead and move this one down to there. Poor Anna, still at a break risk. She has no clothing. Did I not strip the corpses? Well, I haven't even buried. I guess there haven't been any corpses. That's right. This guy's got pants on. That's the only clothing that was like even potentially going to be available. All right. Well, we recruited Mikey, so that wasn't too hard. What Mike is going to be a hauler and cleaner, and so cooking is his big skill. So you know what? We're going to take. I guess we're going to take Anna off cooking. Let her focus on. She's really going to focus on hauling and cleaning. But you know what? These guys can construct too. You're not going to hunt. You're not going to warden. You can do those things though. And you can mine, that's for sure. And, oh, you're an artist too. Well, you're not going to be arting though, Mike. All right, that looks pretty good. Looks like we've got everything covered for the most part. I'm going to actually let Zippy go down a level on hauling and cleaning. And Mike needs to heal up. We're going to turn that into a normal. Is he sleeping? Okay, stargazing. I thought maybe for a minute he was sleeping there outside, which would be a pretty bad idea. We're going to copy the settings. We're going to delete that. We're going to set up a new storage area. Right there, stockpile zone. We're just going to set a big old stockpile zone of food right there. Paste settings. And we're going to set it up to cut down trees. Actually, we're just going to cut plants. Get rid of all those plants in there. Don't eat them. They're in the way of our stockpile. Anna, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, you are in a daze, huh? I don't have any cotton. Do I have any textiles of any sort? It doesn't look like I do. I do want to get that weapon under cover. So let's open up for weapons and apparel. That's good for now. Yeah, everybody's at a minor break risk. That's what happens when you have a new colony. This guy is a good fighter, that's right. So he's going to be a shooter. Alright, so now I just need to get him a gun. I should probably give him Zippy's gun. But I like Zippy being able to try to shoot things, you know. Build up that shooting skill. Because she's not completely incompetent. So if I'm smart, I could try to figure out a way to rotate it to where she has it, like when there's not a raid, and then he'll take it when there is a raid. But I don't know if I'm going to be smart enough to stay on top of that. I guess I'm going to mark one of these caribou to hunt. The caribou should be safe enough. I don't see any other safe animals. There's that fox, but I'm not going to hunt that because it will attack back. Yeah, that caribou. I think this other caribou is closer though. So we're going to cancel and we're going to tag one of these caribou to be hunted. Like that one right there. And hopefully Zippy will get to it before too long. Get out there and get some shooting done. As a matter of fact, let's wake you up now. Oh, you're going to continue sleeping, huh? You must have an 8-hour sleeping period. And we're going to cut that down to 4. All right, Zippy, now go hunt, please. Does that little thought bubble mean that you're tired? Disturbed sleep? Yep, you got a pretty cruddy circumstance there that you're sleeping in. We're going to fix that up here real soon. Basically, as soon as you start moving the bed around. Oh, you know, your shooting skills not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. It also doesn't seem to be improving as much as I would hope. Maybe it doesn't improve the same way that it used to. We're going to set this up to hold the corpses as well. But not human corpses and not all animal corpses. And definitely not mechanoids. I'm going to set you to important priority, please. And now what are you doing, Zippy? Feeding a meal to Mike. Is Mike suddenly incapacitated? Huh. Maybe that's just something they do, like as a doctor, obviously. But Mike was out walking around doing cool stuff earlier. I saw him. What are you doing? Oh, building that turret. Great. All right. Well, welcome to the modern era. Turn you off. And where's this chunk of spaceship? Well, that's not a very good spot for it. Set it to deconstruct anyways, though. Strange priorities for the stuff that he's building and stuff that he's not building. But let's get those beds moved. We're gonna set up these right there. Anna is finally no longer walking in a psychotic state. That's nice. What is Zippy? What are you up to now? Oh, deconstructing that thing. Great. Is anybody gonna haul that corpse back? That would be, you know, a good deal. Why don't you haul it? You're already walking halfway across the world anyways. May as well walk the rest of the way across the world. corpse belongs in a kitchen. So I understand it takes a lot longer and it's more difficult to recover from wounds now. So definitely seems to be that way. All right, quite a name for these guys. Pan Global Alliance of Theshotidos? Theshotidos? Huh. They are a pirate merchant. Well, yeah, let's see what they're gonna have for us. Went to bed really early, Zippy. Are you that tired? Is it because I woke you up early? Well, I am looking forward to this trading, but Anna is my warden. How's Anna doing? You're doing all right. You know what? I'm gonna have you trade. You're probably gonna complain that I woke you up. Do you have some clothes? Well, you do, but nothing I can afford, unfortunately. What do I have that I could sell? You know, I'd like to sell that Glitter World medicine, but you won't buy it. I don't need Glitter World medicine. It's just too much. Why won't a slave trader buy Glitter World medicine? That's ridiculous. Well, I could buy a human, as a matter of fact. Or I could buy some wolves and I could get my animal... Well, I don't want to spend all my money on wolves this early. Spending all my money on a human, on the other hand, maybe not such a bad idea. I do have some gold that I could sell too, but I don't really need to do that quite yet. Don't need to buy those clothes. So, let's see, we got Chinchilla, Human Female Digger, Abrasive, Sanguine's nice though. Sanguine? Health is good. So this is not a very good pawn though. Good at mining, okay at crafting. Like, I could set them in to craft. How about Tony here? Tony. No serious health injuries. Another, not a very good, yeah, you're definitely not worth 2,000, that's for sure. All right, and Tico, I can't afford Tico, so it doesn't really matter how good Tico is. Tico's pretty good though. Neurotic. Look at all those skills. He's a brawler though, so that is restricting in a way. Pretty good skills though. So I could sell some of this silver. No, I'd have to sell all the silver, wouldn't I? To be able to afford Tico here. I'd have 80 gold or 80 silver left. Yeah, I am not inclined to do that. So I guess no trading is going to be done here then. I mean, I could buy some beer, which would help with happiness in general. That might not be a bad idea. I could buy those wolves. I don't know that I have anybody that's able to train them. Do I want to have them trained? I really don't, because what I want to have is the... well, I shouldn't spend all my money up front on something silly like that. Alright, I'm going to say this is good. We'll just buy some beer. And we're going to set... Now, I really should have these guys haul the beer in for sure. So, where did my pawn go? Anna, why don't you haul the beer, please? Not quite sure what she was doing up there. I don't know if beer needs to be refrigerated, but we're going to... drugs are under items? No, they're under manufactured, aren't they? Drugs, beer. I'll put goat juice and wake up in there. Or not wake up. Smoke leaf joints. No, you know what? I don't want smoke leaf joints in there. I'm going to want them in my storage or rec room. So Mike must be debilitated. Moving. I just don't get it. 90% moving. He doesn't have a shot to his brain or anything to like make him dumb. His consciousness is fairly good. It's got to be the pain. Anna's back in bed here. So it seems like it's changed their sleeping behavior a little bit, maybe made it a little more natural. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me about that. So we are going to edit the drug policy, and I don't want any addicts basically at all, and I don't want that. We are going to allow it on the schedule though. Every other day, and only if mood is below 35. And same thing with you. And I'm not even sure I'm going to want to keep those things around because the new drug effects, you can get, you can have overdose, you can have like cirrhosis of the liver and other serious long-term problems. Oh, look at that. Hey, the bed rest thing seems to be working. He's set to bed rest. That's why he's not getting up and moving around. Oh, all the complaining I did. Wow. Nice. That is, if that's what that is, that's amazing. And also I love that he's bed resting, but he's not in a hospital sleeping spot. He's just in a normal sleeping spot. Oh, incredible. All right. Awful 4, awful 6, awful 2. So I wonder how you get a bedroom above awful. Wood floors maybe? We'll find out. Shouldn't take too long, but it will take a little while. An eclipse, big deal. These pirate merchants are hanging around for a while. They really want me to buy, some of those wolves. Let's put these fires out. Put that one out too. Where's my other pawn? Zippy, what are you up to? You better be putting the fire out. Work together, guys. Get those fires out. That's real nice. See ya, traders. Thanks for coming in. Well, guys, I had another really bad day at work today. It was quite frustrating. My boss, I just don't get it. But she, like, won't talk to me. She constantly interrupts me. And today I asked her, you know, she interrupted me while I was trying to talk to her, and I was like, hey, you know, would you mind letting me finish my sentence, please? You know, I was real polite about it. And she, you know, she's like, no, I'm the boss. I don't need to let you finish your sentences. You need to listen to me. And yeah, it was really unpleasant. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I only started this job like 4 months ago, and my last boss, I was at my last job for 5-6 years, quite a while. But unfortunately, my last boss, who was the owner of the business, he died, and I was his manager for the business. So, like, I don't have any reference. I mean, I could always do a reference of like somebody who used to work for me or whatever, and I have some, like, you know, middle managers that I could have be references, and they would, you know, they would speak well of me and everything. But you know, it's hard to find a job when you don't have a good reference, and then it's hard to find a job when you have only been at your current job for like 4 months. So yeah, it's been rough. Anyways, making these videos and talking to, you know, myself really, but you guys, whoever is watching. Oh, that reminds me. I need to write your name down. Okay, so I can just add in any names. Is Nick? Oh, but there's still a lot of Nicks in there, isn't there? Oh, I guess not so many. Well, I'm going to have to look between episodes to see who this Nick... but yeah, there was a Nick that wanted me to add him in, and I definitely will. If you have your name in the game, I will add you to the player characters that we want to see, and see if we can have you show up in here. That'd be pretty cool to have somebody who actually has their name in the game. I don't. I probably, at this point, I would be tempted to buy it, but I know Tynan has kind of asked people to not buy the name in the game thing, because like he'd rather spend the time programming than put people's names in the game. So I'm not going to buy it. I will continue streaming it and stuff though, because that's fun. Or not streaming it, whatever this is called, recording it. Speaking of recording it, did I forget to set my... I didn't. I got a minute left. So I didn't forget to set my timer. It's just time has gone by pretty slowly, which is good, because that means we're having fun, right? I love seeing these big fires. Oh, and the rain still isn't coming to put the fires out. Oh, that's great. So cool. All right, so are we down to freezing in here? Good, so let's set up that production, and we're gonna set up the butcher table. We'll do that right there, I guess, and then we're gonna set up... Really? Interesting, so bad temperature for working in the freezer now. Ah, boy, too bad I don't know what the penalty is. I mean, we're going to find out. But yeah, it's a shame that I don't know that at the start to know whether it's worth setting it up outside and making them walk through doors and everything to cook. But that's going to change the strategies. So that's cool. Like, it's good that strategies change and stuff, I guess. All right. Well, I am going to put a cut in here. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. It's been fun to play, and I know this is why I don't talk and like do important stuff at the same time, because I know there's specific things that I want to say. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, please click the like button down below, and subscribe to my channel if for some reason you haven't. You should also tell your friends that they should watch. I love playing Rimworld. I play some other games too. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for my next playthrough. Of course, I'm still sort of playing Planet Coaster, but boy, the patch that came out just recently kind of broke it for the hard difficulty. And like medium difficulty is like sandbox, you know, so I don't know. But anyways, I'll be playing something else here pretty soon, basically once the holidays are over. Yeah, I can't speak for what well, there's more episodes coming out today, so I'll talk about that later. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.